Misconception Alert. Another big misconception about Bitcoin is that it damages the environment through much energy consumption during the mining process. According to one intrepid investigator, the banking sector worldwide consumes a massive amount of energy, a whopping 100 terawatts annually. But incredibly, rather than being concerned with the immense energy consumption of the banking sector, people have instead decided to focus their attention on the much less energy-hungry Bitcoin. Clearly, these people have never heard of the phrase, pick your battles. Some analysts say that Bitcoin uses around 62.85 terawatts of energy per year, which is more than what other countries such as Chile and Switzerland use within the same period. Despite the energy consumption during BTC mining, it is important to note that Bitcoin generates more than $1 trillion in value for millions of people around the world. Notably, the Bitcoin mining sector is shifting to using green energy in the daily operations. Most mining firms now use geothermal and hydroelectric power. This is because the main concern of certain dedicated environmentalists is that Bitcoin is damaging the environment due to the attributed carbon footprint. Saving the planet and creating a sustainable future for all is as important as crypto profits. Luckily for all, Bitcoin and blockchain technology is a lot faster to adapt to changes compared to the traditional financial sector, such as centralized banks. Another tall tale about Bitcoin is that governments can make it disappear in a single day if they wanted to. But although this may seem to be a sensible assumption, it is actually impossible for any government to shut down Bitcoin overnight. In fact, trying to do so would be like trying to put out a fire with a pile of gasoline. It would only make the situation a whole lot worse. No matter how hard they try, no government can put an end to Bitcoin. They may be able to contain it, but they can never completely extinguish it. Good luck to them. This is because the miners are responsible for verifying all transactions. There is no single central authority that controls it. Governments and banks do not have power over Bitcoin. As long as every user keeps their private keys safely, no one can take their Bitcoins. For someone to control Bitcoin, they should have over 50% of the network's computational power. However, that is difficult because that power is distributed to millions of individuals around the world. The only way that governments can control the use of BTC is to ban it in their countries. Nonetheless, it still remains very difficult for them to enforce such a ban, as BTC is decentralized. To effect a BTC ban, the government would have to fork out billions of dollars per year, which is highly exorbitant and prohibitive. Here's a fun fact. Do you know what is the biggest argument against Bitcoin? Many critics believe that Bitcoin is a bubble that will one day become obsolete. However, the price of BTC has been growing steadily over a long period. The increase in its price was a result of an increase in its adoption by institutional and retail investors. Another busted myth is that Bitcoin is dead without the internet. But please take notes here if you believe that because currently, there are many other ways to send and receive BTC without the internet. This could include direct satellite transmission or even radio amateur waves. Bitcoin will never reach $1 million is another unfounded argument. It is possible for the price of Bitcoin to reach $1 million in the very long run when many people adopt it. Many people believe that BTC will reach that value beyond the year 2030. Another not-so-bright myth is that there's nothing much you can buy with Bitcoin. However, let me remind you that BTC is widely used and people can pay for accommodation, traveling services, vehicles, electronic gadgets, and many more. In countries where it is used as a legal tender, people can pay for almost all services and goods using BTC. Do you know any other myths about Bitcoin? Let us know in the comments below.